What's up, 11 Series Best family? It's your boy Cruz right here. And we are back with part 2 of the part 2 video, I guess you would say that I'm back with. Yeah. So this is the second part to the Zman Big Blade video that has already posted. I'm sure you guys seen it already. And I told you at the end of the video, I didn't catch anything with that Zman Freedom, the one with the EWG swinging free hooks. And so we are on our way back out to go fish those ones and see if we can't catch something on it. But we have a slightly windy and drizzly day here in Houston, Texas. So I am gonna go out and fish for as long as I possibly can before I just start getting too wet. It doesn't say it's supposed to rain hard. There's no real big thunderstorms. I think it's kind of just some cloudiness that's moving in and put some rain on us. So we're gonna get out here and see if we can't catch us a couple fish so we can close out this video. And like I stated in my last video, I returned from DC yesterday evening, and I was up in DC for 2 days. I went up there and laid to rest one of my buddies. His name is Sergeant First Class Retired Mark Wimberly, who passed away way too soon. Me and Wim, we go back. We go way back. And he was one of my 11 Charlie brothers. We did some time in Iraq together. We did some time at a unit in DC called JIDO. We did some time there where we traveled a lot. I was there when like 2 of his daughters were born. And I've known them since they were little. Now 2 of them in college and all grown up, and the other one's about to graduate high school. So yeah, it was a rough day yesterday and the day before, but it was good. It was good too, because you know, we had a wake on Tuesday, and we got to spend some time with the family. And then a lot of us came together. A lot of us came together to say goodbye to Wim. And it was great seeing all of those guys, and it really put into perspective for us about how short life is, and that, you know, and how important it is to keep in touch, you know, with our brothers, because you know, you're here one day and the next day you could be gone. So words of advice, you know, keep in contact with the ones you love. Not just family members, but friends, because you know, spend some time with them. They are family at the end of the day, right? So we are here at our first spot, and yeah, so let's get out here and see if we can't catch us some fish. And yeah, I'll be thinking about him a lot. Crazy intro, I apologize for it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys' love and support. It means a lot to me. And let's get on the water, see if we can't catch us some fish. Peace. All right, guys, here we are with that Zman Freedom. We're going to start out with this bluegill color, that orange bottom there, and see if we can't catch something here. I haven't been fishing over here in a little while, so we will see what's out here. At least the wind looks like it settled down a little bit. Keep checking on the GoPro camera to See if the lens gets too wet. I really am surprised. I haven't got a bite yet because usually this chatterbait right here, guys, kills. Especially in this area right here. This chatterbait is usually money. There we go. Got one. Not a big guy, but it's a bass. I figured if I got there close enough to that tree there to get one. And we got one, guys. Yes. All right. All right, he's hooked right there in the mouth. The Zman Freedom, guys. Got us one. Not a big guy, which I don't usually catch big ones from in here. Usually I catch a bunch of small ones, but hey, we'll take it. All right, guys, one last look, and let's get him back in the water. See you later, little dude. Let's switch colors, guys. We got the threadfin shad tied on now. Well, it's been tied on. We're just throwing that one now. Caught one on the that bluegill color. Now we're on this threadfin shad. Let's see if we can't pull this one out with this color. One came right off that bush right there. Might be a couple other little ones in there. He was little bitty. I swung for the fences with him though. Rain's starting to come down a little bit harder now. Felt him tug on it a little bit and I swung for the fences. Little bitty guy. That was with the Shimano SLX DC rod and reel. This one is had the threadfin shad tied onto the Lose Mock Crush. Medium heavy. This one's got a 17-pound line. The Shimano had 15-pound fluorocarbon. This one's got 17-pound. Oh, good bass, guys. Good bass. Oh, good bass. Just hit record too. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh, yes. Hopefully you guys seen that. Yes. Not a monster, but good bass, guys. Good bass. Thank God. All right, there we go, guys. Right in the side of the mouth. Here we go. Zman Freedom. Not a bad bass, guys. Not a bad bass at all. And there we go, guys. Zman Freedom. He hit it on the fall. All right. Get out of here, bud. Yes. All right, guys, we're gonna keep throwing this one a little bit longer. We're getting ready to head back though. We'll throw this one a little bit longer and see if we can't get another one. That one hit that on the fall. Well, the rain is coming down a little bit harder. The good thing is I got my wet weather jacket on. I just don't have no, I just didn't bring my pants. So we're about to stop fishing here in a second. Make our way back towards the truck. Be nice to pull another one in with this bluegill color, just because I only caught that one little one. He was little too. Be nice to pull in another one. All right. That's it, guys. What's up, 11 Series Bass fam? It's your boy Cruz right here with 11 Series Bass Fishing. And we're done, guys. That's it. I was able to close it out the very next day. Well, a couple days later, I was able to close it out. The Zman Freedom. This is, I got them both. Let's kind of go over them, what I had real quick. They are both 3/8 of an ounce. And I had it in a threadfin shad color, which you can see it's kind of like a gray silver on the bottom with a black head and some red eyes, and the same thing with the skirt. It's kind of like a white and black freckle. And then the other one is called bluegill, just straight bluegill. You can see the head there, orange bottom, green top with red eyes. And then the skirt color is kind of like gold, orange, and brown. It's the skirt color there. And I had those tailored with the Biospawn Exo Swim 4-inch. This is called Magic Lab. This is the color I had with the thread fin. And then the other color I had it right here was Green Pumpkin Pearl, which is probably kind of like my favorite color, with that dark green on top and that pearl on the bottom. It's got a little bit of like a black flake in there. Yeah, in the end, I really like the bait, but my one complaint, let's get this off here. Let's see which one is has the most. As the one that's ripped the most. Actually, neither one of them are. They actually held up. The soft plastic actually held up very, very well with this EWG hook. It actually, I only had the thread fin. This is the original swim tail on it. And the bluegill one, I actually went through 2. So the other one kind of ripped the first day I was fishing it. And then the other one lasted the whole time. So the durability of this X-Zone swim baits is really, really good. I'm impressed. I really like the way it held up. on this EWG hook, and you can see that the plastic there went up on that head very, very well. Now let's get back to my one complaint with the Zman. All right, so my one complaint with this Zman is the skirt. If you can see there, the skirt is held on by a little a rubber band, right? So this is an interchangeable skirt. It's just on there so you can pull it off of this and change colors. So you can see that you can slide the skirt down and it comes down. So that's probably my only issue with this, is that happened quite often, especially if you got it into like any kind of thick cover, grass or something that was in the water. That skirt would push down, then it would push your swim bait down. So that's probably my only complaint with this bait. Other than that, this bait, it was ChatterBait. I mean, it did what it did. This is the original ChatterBait. You can tell by the tie right there. So it doesn't start right away like a jackhammer. If you're used to throwing a jackhammer, that as soon as you throw it out there and start reeling it in, it starts vibrating. These will not. There was a couple of times I threw it out there and having to give it a yank, and then it started vibrating. So I like the fact that it's an EWG hook. That is really, really good. That makes it a true Freedom head. So now, you know, in the Monster Bass Box last month with the Zman takeover, we had the Freedom football head, right? So it was the football head, more of a finesse style swim bait, but it was a ChatterBait. You can see the head was free with the ChatterBait there, but this one was not an EWG hook. It was just a regular round hook, which is nothing wrong with it. This bait fished and fished perfectly fine and caught bass. And it's put on the same way with that little rubber keeper there. You can see the little rubber keeper there on the football head, which is the exact same thing they did with this Freedom. The one difference they did with this Freedom, like I said, is that huge EWG hook right there. And it's a really good stout hook, guys. Zman did not go cheap with the hook. Okay, patent pending hook release allows anglers to easily change the hooks to provide. Ah, okay. So I don't know if I'll be able to point this out. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, let me use my phone. So this bait comes in here with to change out this hook size. That's pretty interesting. I just read that. So if we look, see if I can get my light shining there. If you look inside that head right there, you can see that it's a spiral inside that head, which is going to allow you to take this hook off. A little difficult, but I see it in there, and I see that it's definitely interchangeable. Easy change hooks and provides a more pronounced swimming action. The one thing about the GoPro is that if you say certain words that sound similar to other words, then the camera will do things that you don't want it to do, like shut off. So that's gonna have to be another video, guys, of me going in here and changing out these hooks. That's pretty interesting. I just read that, and I think that's pretty interesting. I like how the hook swivels. So there is a little circle, and I gotta have my glasses. I'm getting pretty old. But the hook does, it can spin inside there for you to change out that. Then you would just have the head there. I would really like to change out this crappy keeper right here and put my own in there, and it'd be a lot better, even with that one. So yeah, that's my one complaint with both of these. And then like I said, I'm gonna figure out how to take these hooks off, and that'll be another video, definitely another video, getting that on there. So let's get to a quick comparison that I thought about when I was fishing this. So you guys know, a couple weeks ago, month ago, I fished the 6 cents axle, right? Which is similar to the Freedom, right? It gives us a huge EWG hook with a Freedom head, right? Where the head moves back and forth. Now, the one difference with the axle is that it gives you this nice little hook keeper right here on the front of that. See that? So that's the one difference. And then obviously the hook size is a big difference. I'll try to hold them up here so we can get a good comparison to the hook size. Not too much, not too much. It's maybe like a 5 or a 6, and it's probably like a 4/0. And in my March Monster Bass Box, which that's gonna be a video coming up very, very soon, guys. This came in it. So when I was fishing this, I had an idea. And the idea was because Monster Bass gave me something that was pretty interesting. And I watched the video that Rick did, and I saw it, and I'm like, you know what? This might be pretty interesting to do. So what it did was Monster Bass gave me some of these switchblades. Fast, easy assembly, right? So you can pretty much make your own chatterbait. So my thought behind that was to take one of these blades, and they gave us 3 of them. So that's pretty good. They gave us 3 of these blades. You can see they give you directions on the back on how to take off this little rod right here to add it to a bait for yourself. So my plan is to take this blade, work with me here, guys, to take this blade and attach it to the 6 cents axle and make this an axle blade, right? Tell me that doesn't look dope, right? Putting that blade on the front of this axle, giving it that freedom of movement with the hook, right? But with the blade on top, giving it that vibrating action. I'm really looking forward to doing this. That is going to be a video coming very, very soon. But that's what I was talking about with this blade right here, is taking that hook keeper off right there and then putting one of these hook keepers that came on this one. Look at the size of that blade is bigger. I actually like the size of this blade over this one. I think it would disperse more water. But that is my plan after I'm done fishing my Monster Bass Box, because obviously I have to use those with the Monster Bass Box first, but I want to put one of those on this axle and see how that's going to be. I think that's going to be pretty interesting, and will be a really good video. So in the day, Zman Freedom, I liked them. I like the fact that it's an EWG hook and the Freedom movement's really good. But it's a chatterbait, and chatterbaits catch fish. I don't care where you're at, what you're doing, chatterbaits catch fish. I wish they wouldn't have put the original blade on here. I wish they would have upgraded the blade for this chatterbait, and I wish they would update the skirt right there. I don't like those cheesy skirts. And I think it would be good if they put a screw lock on there for the swim baits. Put a screw lock on there. But other than that, I like them, and I'm gonna be fishing them some more because I think they'll catch some bigger fish once I get some different weather, maybe a different situation. I can catch some more fish on them. So yeah, I appreciate the love, guys. Thank you. My subscribers is continue to go up, and that's because of you guys. But I am going to stop asking you guys to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna stop asking you guys to hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna stop asking to get the like buttons, because at this point, you're either doing it or you're not doing it. And it's just what I'm gonna do from now on. So I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna continue making you guys the best quality videos that I can do, and hope you guys enjoy them. So until next time, I'll see you on the water. Peace.